Hello Virgo, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to my cat, and also to whatever may come through during our time together. I'm merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Virgo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And this is a really great feeling, very harmonious Six of Cups. A lot of pleasure. Key word here, pleasure. Let's put this into some context. Is this something that we are experiencing now? Is this something that we want to be experiencing, right? This is kind of a harmony with the environment. This is a lot of tranquility. This is really, to me, I just kind of get the feeling of you're just relaxing in your house, doing what you want, feeling good, taking a break. You've got your feet up. You've got your favorite beverage, your favorite food, and we're just, we're living our best life. We got a Nine of Cups here. 6 and a 9. This is you. This is kind of one of those perfect days where you just get to do everything you want. You feel super good in every way, and maybe you think, well, this has got to be a dream. There's no way this could be real, right? We're just kind of waiting to wake up. But I don't see it being a dream. Well, 7 of Cups. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's just put the rest of our cards out. A lot of fire energy over here. This is kind of cool. This might be a really important message for you. Let's select our mystery card. You know, they're all very important messages. We're going to select the mystery card, the bonus card, confirmation card. And we're going to put it right here. We're going to put Francine right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. Hopefully it'll tie everything together and give us the confirmation we need at the end of the reading. But if at any point you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction in the comment section. Okay? Let's see if we can collectively raise our vibrations. Let's start discerning this mystery card together, right? As a group exercise. Okay? But first, what do we got? Got a couple major arcana cards. We certainly have fire, 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 fire. We certainly have water, water, water. We don't have any air. And we've got some earth up here. This is interesting. I don't even know really where to start. I think this is an important message for how you are going to live your best life, your best day, have every day be like a dream vacation, right? This is what we're after. And you're the type of person that knows themselves. You know what you want, you know what you like, you know what you enjoy, right? You know what your happy life will be, what it should be, your dream life, right? So this is kind of our goal. This is what's within us. This is our aspiration. This is what we really feel, right? A 6 and a 9. This is a perfect reflection of our destiny, of who we are, of your soul. This is you following your happiness, following your bliss. I think both in kind of a general long-term sense, but then also specifically to right now, today, right? Treat yourself today. Do what you want to do today. And for yourself, for your future, okay? You're trying to manifest your dream life here, okay? And I do say dream kind of cautiously, because we've got the 7 of Cups here. And sometimes the 7 of Cups is us waking up to a reality, waking up to the acknowledgement of an illusion, right? It's a 7 of Cups. This is something that typically we see as being beautiful. Oh, it's paradise. We look a little closer, we see that it's not. Right? It is a piece of fruit that looks perfectly ripe, but inside is rotten. Okay? So it's the awareness of this kind of picture-perfect thing is really not so perfect. Okay? So what I'm feeling here is that we need to find those areas of our life that we may be trying to convince ourselves are perfect. It's fine. I love it here. Do you? Really? We have to look at that. There's no air energy here. There's not a single sword in the pile. And I feel like that's because we don't want to look at it. We don't want to see this Seven of Cups for what it really is. Okay? But we need to. So we need some air energy in here. We've got to be willing to take our sword and cut open this fruit and see what it really looks like inside. Okay? In the recent past, we have this Chariot card. To me, the Chariot card is kind of like a card of conformity. I feel like this is you maybe being a little boxed in. I get the idea of a boundary, of a fence kind of around you with this card. And it could be that we have kind of squeezed ourselves into somebody else's life, that we've accepted a life that is maybe a little bit too small for us. We've sacrificed some of what we truly, really deeply want to conform to something else, maybe at work, maybe at home, at school, maybe in our creative life, maybe life in general. And it's kind of like we've compromised, right? Which is a good thing. But have we compromised those things that are truly meaningful to us? Have we compromised too much? Right. This is some conformity. This is kind of like you're trying to be what someone else expects you to be. Or this is in the past. Maybe we're done with that. Maybe at one point in your history, we were doing that. But now we're focused on creating our best life. See, we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, fire to earth. Understanding yourself, understanding what you want, understanding who you are on a deep spiritual level, and understanding how to create it. The central pillar here, the vertical axis of the path of the dove, is absolutely perfect. Absolutely. You know what you want, you know how to get it, nothing's in your way. Right? All we have to do is really take a look at what we have, take a look at where we are, throw out what doesn't work. Clean out the fridge, basically, right? It's kind of a good idea to do every Friday. Let's clean anything that we can't eat anymore. Let's get rid of it. Anything we don't want, anything that's spoiled, it's gone. Right? Because we're trying to get here. Now, if the Chariot is conformity, the devil is innovation. It is individuality. This is you forging your own way. This is you climbing your own mountain. This is you thinking outside the box, living outside of the box. There is no box, right? It's kind of, to me, very opposite. And indeed, these two are opposite, Cancer and Capricorn. They're at opposite sides of the astrological wheel, opposite sides of the zodiac, right? They're opposites. This is conformity. This is us just kind of doing what we're supposed to do. We're kind of fenced in. We're in a lane. It's not even that we're outside of our lane. There's no lanes at all, right? And this is the kind of creative energy that you are all about, I think you're starting to activate this in your life. This card is in the position of your environment. I think you kind of have this I don't really give an S type of attitude, right? That you're going to do what you need to do for your dream life. Because you can't go back to this fenced in box, right? You've got too much will in you. You've got too much creativity, too much passion, too much fire, too much deep soul desire. There's no way that we can go back to being asleep, right? Waken things up. Here's that Ace of Wands, general energy. This is waking up in the morning with this feeling of enthusiasm. What do I want to conquer today? What do I want to create today? Right? We don't know yet. This is still an ace. It's not, there's no details yet. It hasn't been unfolded, hasn't been decided. But this is just waking up with that impulse, like, I've got this energy, I've got this inspiration to do something. Let's figure out what we're going to do. What's the mountain that you're going to climb today? What is the activity that you're going to conquer today? What aspect of your bliss, dream life, perfect happiness are you going to work on today? Right? Because there are plenty of mountains to climb. You have to pick which one you want to tackle. Right? It's really good. The fire energy on this side is really nice. We've got the Nine of Wands here, which is the same as the kind of ruling archetype for this cycle of energetic readings. And this is your commitment. And this might be where there's some difficulty. I don't know if you remember the new energy cycle reading that I did a couple days ago for when we talked about this card. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. This card is about the promises that we make, the oaths that we take, the commitments, the things that we get involved with, and it's part of our integrity, part of our character, which is part of this Three of Wands underneath. It's part of our integrity to kind of keep our promises, right? Well, what happens if you commit to something and then soon you realize that it's rotten fruit? What if you commit to this? What if you conform to this and you commit to this, but you realize it's not part of your path anymore? Well, there has to be a way out of these commitments, these promises, right? You don't break your promises easily or lightly. So if you are to break from this commitment, this tradition, if you're to get rid of this spoiled fruit, then it really must be serious if you're willing to break this. So there are circumstances where we can break our promises, right? You can't just, be expected to follow through with every single thing, especially if the details change, right? Especially, what if you got hoodwinked, right? What if there was some misinformation? You committed to something kind of under, not false pretenses, but you didn't have all the data yet. Maybe we shouldn't really have committed fully to something that we weren't sure of. But the fact is, we're here. So this is the obstacle now, is for you to realize that in this case, you may have to break a promise. And that sucks, but sometimes it happens. Okay? Sometimes it happens. Especially when we're talking about our freedom, our soul, our spirit, our life path, our dream life, right? We have to go through the world thinking that this is our only trip around the merry-go-round, right? We only get one shot at this. So if you've committed to something that isn't part of your path anymore, it sucks, but we may have to break that promise, right? Because we are looking for our freedom. We are looking for the ability to manifest our creative energy. Live our best life, manifest our dream life, right? So I think the big message here is, are we committed to something that is inhibiting us? Do we need to maybe break this promise or this commitment in order for us to really fulfill our destiny? And again, it sucks to have to do that, but sometimes it's the only way. So you're not making this decision lightly, But if this is what it comes down to, then that's what you have to do. Okay? Let's look at the mystery card now. Thank you, Francine. I appreciate you. So everybody try to connect with these energies. Let's put some predictions down in the comments section what we think this card's going to be. Obviously, I've been on a bit of a roll today with the mystery card. So I think this is going to be the Hermit. I think it's going to be your power card. Then I'll get to ring the bell, and it'll clarify things a little bit, right? If this is the Hermit, because the Hermit is the card that rules the sign of Virgo. That's my prediction. Put yours down in the comment section, and here we go. It's not the Hermit, but it is your power. I'm going to ring the bell anyway. It's not the Hermit, but this is the water of earth. This is the mutable earth energy. It's the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your Hermit energy, but activated. If the Hermit, the major arcana, is the archetype, this is the activation of that archetype. Okay? And this is kind of telling me that, a few things. One, that you have everything you need within you to manifest your dream life. You don't have to conform to anybody else's plans. You don't have to accept any kind of rotten fruit. You have everything you need yourself to do this. So if you got to go Hermit, if you've got to go your own way, then that's what you got to do. This is also a card that says you don't do anything such as breaking an oath or a promise without some very extensive and deep forethought. Okay, this is a very thoughtful card. This is not an energy that just spur of the moment does whatever, something impulsive, something rash. A lot of thought is going into this for you. Okay, so there's no swords energy here, but there is a deeper reflection, a deeper understanding of your path, of your goal, dream, life, and what you have to do to attain that. So this is a very good confirmation card. I like this. It puts me at a little bit of ease with all this fire energy, that there is some reflection going on. There is a deeper introspection. There is a calmness. There is a thoughtfulness that's going into all of this. I mean, this is a lot of fiery energy here. Yeah. So I'm glad we have this as the confirmation card. Now we are going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, click on the link in the corner. That'll give you access to every extended reading, not just for Virgo, but for every sign. So you can cross-watch, check your other placements. Okay? Virgo, I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you, and I love you, and we're all in this together.